Hi guys, welcome to today's vlog. It's more of a me vlog because Tati is home. I'll explain everything in just a minute so I can gather my thoughts. First time in the kitchen actually, so you can see my wonderful things there, but it's just gonna be me just explaining something. So today, Tatiana, or Tati as you know her, had a operation. For you, operation on her eye. Now, before you go nuts, like, oh my god. So, today, couple, so, let me explain the whole situation. So, a couple months back, like in November, October, Tatiana had a operation, had a doctor's appointment describing a medical condition called, and if I say this wrong, Potios. Ptois. PT. I'm gonna say that now. So I'm actually going to put the word right here so you know what I'm talking about. It's basically a drooping eyelid, and that's her talking to me now. Um, but it's a drooping eyelid. She has a very, very bad case of it. But it's her left. It's the left side of it. It's her left. It's the left, right here. It's the left one, right here. It's right here. It's a bad case. It's like it's a bad one, and she and her family went to the doctor, and they said there's two possibilities they could do. Either she wears glasses, or she has an operation. So they went with the operation side of it, and now today, they took me to the hospital. It's one here in Skokie, and we spent 6 hours. So the preparation, there's no photos or video of this because one, I want to respect the family and not take any video and things like that because I don't want to do anything to harm or just respect the family. You know, just out of principle, and I'm not the kind of guy that does not just gonna do anything to ruin my relationship with the family. That's one. Two, I got some stuff in my hair. Okay, that's one. And two, this is kind of a little personal thing, kind of personal thing for me because as a young adult with a girlfriend at home and me personally battling, and for me, I have anxiety, and I suffer from anxiety, and for me, I had my grandmother in the hospital. My grandfather went to the hospital. And both my mother and my grandmother died in the hospital. And it's not a good place. And and that's why when I walked to the hospital, I had this kind of anxiety attack when I was sitting there thinking, oh, yeah, this is happening. I'm like, this is happening right now. And I'm not accustomed to being in a hospital in a waiting room situation anymore, because I'm usually the patient. I have seizures. I used to be admitted to the hospital all the time for seizures, one after the other, and it's not fun. And now that I have a girlfriend that was sitting in the patient room for almost 2 hours, almost 2 hours, and then almost to an hour, and then goes to and then is wheeled off to surgery for 45 minutes, and then is to recover for another 45 minutes to an hour, sitting there anxiously waiting how is the condition. It's not good, and to have me with this condition, but it was successful. Yippee. The operation was great. I had the doctors, excuse me. The doctors were to make it bluntly, the operation was successful. She's now having an eye patch, so you'll see her next time she'll have an eye patch. and it's there it is.
What?
It's just not. It's not good in a sense where as a boyfriend that has a girlfriend has to sit in the waiting room for hours and hours. It's not a good idea to have that situation. Skin it for like that walking into frame. Um, so to make it lightly, I entered the hospital. Uh, Long story short, she comes out of the recovery, and I walk in the room, and she's had a night rash. And you know, emotions are with me, and I don't think I explained it all to you. I don't like when I go into rooms and are sedated, and yeah. So she's a little loopy from all the anesthesia, and mind you, uh, she's under general uh, anesthesia, and I just like, but being a good boyfriend, I just sit next to her, comfort her, and you know, and then and that Jack, she doesn't. So they put the IV. She hates needles. So do I. And when they put the needle in her, she's like freaking out. I had to rub her back. So uh, that's basically me being a good boyfriend, coming there for support. And that day is like, you are so cute. uh, that's me. Just, but now, long story short, she's now home, recovering. Thoroughly getting used to home. But she's texting me now. But what I want you all to do is for us as YouTubers, and she is a YouTuber, but for right now, what you do is give her a lot of support going through this. Just leave some comments saying best of luck and wishes and getting well. She is in a couple of pain. She is taking some painkillers, and but what I want you to do is leave some nice comments because she deserved it, and it's not during a surgery, and this is like a very short surgery. It was because it's just fixing the eyelid. It's not going through any other parts of the body, but still, it's nerve-wracking, you know? I'm not accustomed to having my loved ones under surgery. She's not my loved one. I care about her. And to be honest with you guys, I care about her very much, and I do. And I sincerely do. And I just want to see her doing well, and that's why I want you guys to like this video. I want you to actually give her support. I want you to leave great comments. No negative things. We don't want negative and no negative comments. She needs a lot of support. Please leave good comments down there. Give her some love, some support. Not just from me, not just from her mom, her dad, but from you guys, because we created this vlogging channel for not just for us to do. I know we haven't been on for a while. There have been a lot of personal struggles for the past few months, and that's why I haven't been vlogging, especially with right now with the surgery. But I wanted to actually update you what's going on. But we'll be back on and vlogging and doing what's going on and showing us. But I'm hoping that on Monday I can go back and vlog and show you guys what's going on. She will be having an eye patch, as I said. She'll not be in the best of moods because of the anesthesia. It does make her cranky. If she does not want to be in a vlog, I will have to respect that. But today it's just me telling you what's going on. Also, my job is taking a lot of time. I have a full-time job. I do tend to vlog, but this is just a short vlog just explaining what's going on. We both really love you guys. We want your support. Please hit the like button and the subscribe button because right now we need it because she has been through a surgery and is as a toll on me personally because I'm now at my house. You see, and she's at home at her house, and the only way to contact her is texting. And with one eye closed is difficult, and to give her to check on her, it's a little it's difficult, but it's good. So from one YouTuber to another, and the viewers, I want you to do two things. One, leave some nice comments. Two, to show us some support and good wishes on getting well. And three, please don't make any negative comments because this is a tough time on me and her. Especially me, but for both of us, because this is not, she made it through, and she said she was not really scared, but she was a little bit, and we were nervous, but we made it through, and now we had to face the life ahead with this surgery and see how it looks, and once that hatch comes off, we'll have to see what the future holds. So, honestly, I think it was a necessary surgery. Because according to the dad, he said that if it wasn't, and the doctor, of course, he said that if it wasn't fixed in time, the eyelid would close completely, and she would have been blind. Blind in a sense that the eye would not open at all. And it took me 3 days to say. So she told me that to text, and she said, "Well, what can I do? I can't say no." And then she said, "When you come to the surgery," I said, I said yes. I can't just say yes, say no. You, I mean, I'm your boyfriend. I can't. I love you. I can't just stay home and do nothing. You know, what would you do in a sense? Yeah, what would you do if a loved one was in a surgery? You know, and that this guy, I don't think he'll mind this. Just a little story. I don't think he'll mind me sharing this. I met a guy whose wife is in surgery, and 65 years old woman was in a surgery, hip replacement. The last one was having surgery. She was 65. She's 65. Is 65. She was having her left hip being replaced, and he's been there for 2.5 hours, and he noticed me being nervous, and he sat down and said, "Are you okay?" And I'm wringing my hands. You don't want to see me when I'm nervous. You don't. And I'm reading my nervous. I'm wringing my hands, and I'm panicking. My heart's pounding because the doctor came out, and it's freezing. You know, it's freezing down here because there's no heat getting in this room. There's no heat coming into this room. I don't know why. So to finish the story, the guy, the husband of this lady, is sitting in the waiting room. He's been there for 2.5 hours, sitting in the room. He is telling me that his wife is having hip replacement. 67 years old. And she's there for 2.5 hours. They're just waiting, and finally, there's a board that tells you which doctor is doing which operation, and they finally show her that the doctor's doing the operation, and he tells me that he's easily wringing my hands and being nervous. You know, I'm anxious because I don't like being in hospitals. I don't see because he's right there. He's right there. But he knows I'm just nervous, and I'm sitting there, and the guy sits down and starts talking to me, comforting me, telling me it's okay, okay. And finally, the doctor comes out and tells that it was all successful and yada yada. So the good thing is, it's done, and now she has a life of, no more, struggling with this issue, and now she can go on with her life without, struggling how to deal with this, this disease, and yeah, it is a disease. And she doesn't have to deal with this, and she doesn't have to deal with it. Excuse me, there's a lot of noise going back here. Excuse me. And long story short, this is done. Now me and her have to adjust to this new change. She has a night patch, and she has to deal with it. and I had to be the comforting force because I had to sit there and wait, and I helped her, and now Tati has to recover for a couple of days, and then next Tuesday she'll have to next Tuesday she'll be going back to school. So you can see my dad is going into frame. Um, it's it's a good it was a good operation. I think it was. To me personally, I think that it was successful the way that it should have been, and so to finish. To really finish this vlog, so because I'm drilling off 15 minutes of just ranting, it's done. It's now she has a new life to look forward to. She really wanted to get this stuff, and she said, "Just come." I came. It's nerve wracking that it's done, and I am and still like I'm done. It's over with, and I'm glad that she's okay, and everything is okay, and I'm glad that everything is okay, and she's okay, and everything's gonna be okay from now on and to the future beyond. And so I'm glad that everything is okay for her. So there you go. And the good thing is that she doesn't have to suffer. You know, that's the main thing. She doesn't have to suffer, and I don't have to suffer for. I don't have to suffer for all that medical talk. Yeah. So I am very, very glad that she took this opportunity to do it now instead of later and suffer the consequences. So she's a tough cookie and a very, very tough girl, and she did it well. So I want you guys to do is to support her, give her all the comments, nice comments, and give her the comments that give her and support. Just give her good support because she needs it right now. And yeah, and just like this comment, just like this video, get it, and hit subscribe because we and we will be back vlogging regularly when I see her because my work schedule. Because I don't want just doing all the editing and things like that. This is a one take vlog. It's going on 18 minutes, but yeah, that's what's going on. It's a hard day for me. It was a hard thing because I had to wake up 6 in the morning to go into the hospital, but it was great. You know, I do want to thank the North Shore, Skokie North Shore Hospital for all their work, and the staff is great. Besides the waiting time, and but thank you to Skokie North Shore for all your work, and yeah. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for hearing me out. I was just nerve-wracking. I was like, I need to talk to someone. And you guys listen to me. You guys understand where I'm coming from. By the way, so if you guys ever had a surgery, and you guys are also, or if you guys have family members that had a surgery done, and you guys had to wait, leave a comment down below describing the events that were going on in short form. And how long did you wait? How long was the surgery? Yada yada yada. You know, and tell me your experience. Because this is the first time I had to wait for someone, like a loved one, during surgery. It's not good. It's not fun. And it's nearly really not fun. You know, but it's done. And switch the camera. It's not fun, but it's already done. But tell me your experience and help me out for the next time I don't have to freak out. You know, give me your support. Give us, me and Tati, your support. Yeah, just help me out. So I gotta go. I wanna react. So like this video, get a big thumbs up. 2 thumbs up. I'm just kidding. Just get a thumbs up. Like this video. Leave your comments of support and love and show support. And yeah, I'll leave your comments sometime next week or maybe tomorrow. And yeah. With that said, I'm off. I'll see you guys tomorrow. As Tin Tracker said, and I'm not gonna comment. I'm not gonna say it, but now I'm going to react. So, bye.